Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Dyes, and today this is part one. This video will be cropped together so it's all continuous. You can see the head from start to finish of, I had an idea for a blog a long time ago, more toward the beginning of when this East Coast Dyes all started back in December, even before that actually. So the idea was to take old lacrosse heads that were beat up, dirty, what have you, strung poorly, and revamp them and give them new life and make a blog of the progress of each head, steps as I went. And I was going to call it This Old Lax Head or something like that. That was just a working idea. And it would be like that show, This Old House, that they had back in the day where they would revamp an old house. And so I thought it was a really cool idea. Unfortunately, with the mesh, I don't really have time to dedicate as much time because it would be something I want to do very consistently. Maybe a new head each week, and I thought it'd be a really cool blog idea, and I still haven't canned it yet, and so this is going to be the experiment, and it would be a YouTube series as well. There'll be videos to go along with it and tutorials how each head were done. So this will be the experiment. I considered ideas like This Old Lax Head, Rags to Riches, Extreme Makeover, Head Edition, Lacrosse Head Edition. I don't know. There were ideas. So what I would do is I'd go out and find old heads, dye them, pinch them, flare them, string them, whatever I wanted to do to make it look really cool, and it would be a really drastic change from the start to the finish. So maybe I'll do a YouTube series on it, and just whenever I happen to fall into one, I'll do it. It might not be that frequent, but I'll try and do it sometimes. So this is one that I got. It's an old Brine Cyber from a buddy of mine, and he's from Maryland, works in Texas now, and wants me to dye it with a Maryland flag. So he can show his buddies down in Texas. So you can see it's pretty beat up, pretty dirty, really old 5-diamond mesh in it. It's on an old school Warrior CU31. Overall, really nice looking. Cool head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it all up, string it up with a Maryland flag, or dye it with a Maryland flag, and string it up for him, make it look really clean. So the idea is I'll do a video now. Show you guys what it looks like now so you can see really dirty, not a great looking head, and then video it after it's done so you can see the transition. So let me know what you guys think of this series. I wanted to be able to dedicate a lot of time to it so I could search for old heads, search for dirty heads, search for really not nice heads at all, and flip them around, redo them. But honestly, I just don't have that much time to dedicate to it. I wish I did. Maybe sometime in the future I will be able to. But it's something I could try and do periodically. Maybe instead of once a week, I could do it once a month. And if that's something you guys like to see, let me know. The idea is this old lag stick. I probably won't do the blog. It'll probably just be a YouTube series. But let me know if you'd like a blog, because I think that would be cool. Step-by-step pictures, stuff like that. So we'll be doing this one in the Maryland flag. So I'll be back with maybe a couple progress steps and the final product. So let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned or keep watching for the next segment. Hey, what's going on, guys? Back with an update on the head. So I've got the Brine Cyber that I'm dyeing. So it was completely white, dirty, and strung poorly with 5-diamond mesh. So I cut all the mesh out, took like a Brillo pad scrubby thing and some hot water and some soap, and scrubbed it all up so it was actually looking pretty new. As new as you can get a head this old, because this head is very old, used for years. You can see there's still scoopies on the back, which are almost really hard to get off because that dirt is ingrained in there. So cleaned it all up. Then I applied this middle cross decal. All these decals were hand cut with electrical tape. That's what I recommend. That's what sticks the best unless you have a high quality vinyl cutter. So hand cut with electrical tape. Applied the cross, dyed it yellow. Then I just applied these checker type things. So they'll end up yellow. You can see there's already a considerable difference in how the head looks just having cleaned it and dyeing it yellow. So right now I'll be dyeing it red, and then taking this off, covering it up so it stays red and white, and dyeing it black fade. So the whole thing will be red to a black fade, the yellow and black checkers, the red and white cross, and the yellow and black checkers. And I end up looking pretty sick, so I'll do another update once that's done. Then I'll do another update once it's strung, and I'll do some comparisons between the start and the finish, how dirty and awful it was, and how awesome it'll look when dyed. So I'll add in the next part after this. Alright guys, so I've got the finished product here for you. So it is all done with the Maryland flag dye, the red and white cross, the black and yellow checkers, black to red fade. I cleaned this pole off, washed up a little bit, got him the new butt end, and threw some black tape on and replaced his old tape where he had it. Did an all-white stringing with 15mm East Coast mesh. Cyber's not the easiest to string with. I doubt he'll ever even play with this head. So I just strung a low whip pocket that just looks nice and all white. I mean, channels are alright, 3 straight shooters, decent looking pocket overall. So overall the change is pretty drastic from how this head looked to how it turned out looking. You get the whole picture, you see it with the black shaft, it looks really nice. The black fade up top and the red that splits it back to the black shaft with the white stringing brings in just the perfect amount of color. So overall it turned out really nice. Hope he likes it. So if you guys like this series, let me know. I'm going to try and do some more whenever I can. I can't guarantee how much I'll be able to do. At the end here, I'll try and edit in like a before and after picture kind of thing so you guys can get the comparison. Yeah, let me know if you like it. I'll try and do as much as I can with it. I can't promise too much, but I do like it as well. So anyway, guys, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.